A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
If you've had an accident or just want a new look for your vehicle, come see us at Troy Paint and Body, where we do it right the first time. Our staff has more than 100 years combined experience and can handle repairs and paint work on any make or model. We also offer a lifetime guarantee as long as you own your vehicle. Now that shows we stand behind our work. And our 24-hour towing service means we're here when you need us. So come see us at Troy Paint and Body, located on South Brundage Street in Troy beside the post office. Troy Paint and Body, where we may meet by accident, but you'll be glad we did.
This is Barney at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, and I'm here to nip this sale in the bud.
Hello, folks. This is Greg Anthony, sales manager at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy, Alabama, offering discounts up to $15,000.
Let's nip that.
0% financing up to 72 months.
We gotta nip that.
Barney, $5,000 over Kelly Blue Book for your trade-in.
You're killing the competition.
Barney!
Troy Cable is the leader in smart home security, giving you solutions to monitor, protect, and automate your home. Troy Cable Security keeps your property safe with 24/7 professional monitoring and emergency response. Control thermostats and lighting remotely, which allow options for saving energy and money. Control access to your home remotely with integrated.
Yes, we have the South Central Alabama Regional Housing Authority. We have the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. If y'all are ready to vote on that tonight.
Yes, I believe we are. I could have a motion to approve the...
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve the Family Self-Sufficiency Program Action Plan as presented to us by South Central Alabama Regional Housing Authority.
Motion by Commissioner Copeland.
I second that motion.
Second by Commissioner Pearson. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion granted.
And the Commissioner Pearson, the DHL board appointment.
Yes. Mr. Chairman, I would like to ask that we appoint Dr. Henry E. Wilson to the Board of Directors for Department of Human Resources.
Motion by Commissioner Pearson.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Copeland. All in favor?
Aye.
No opposed. Motion granted.
And that's all I have. Besides Judge Bund.
Judge Bund, would you like to take the podium for a moment, please, sir?
Apologize for the delay. We were still holding hearings until a minute ago. I think everybody received a copy of the paperwork we got from Secretary Merrill. So, and I appreciate y'all putting on the agenda tonight. As you've probably already read, what the Secretary has proposed is that we will turn in our current Automark handicap voting equipment. And just so you understand, if you recall going into your, when you go to vote, we have our big machines that you put your ballots in, and there's usually another machine sitting over in the corner somewhere adjacent to where you vote. The machine with the screen that plays up, machine's about 3/4 size of the table. The machines that he is proposing that we move to take up that size of a small suitcase. They're about the same size as the boxes that are new checking equipment coming. It does the exact same thing as far as it will read any ballot, then allow the person, whether their disability is sight, sound, whatever, allow them to work. Even someone in a wheelchair can plug in and use one of the blower tubes to make their selections or mark their ballot, and then they can take the ballot, put it into the tabulator. It's equipment that is required by the federal government. This is something that we've been putting off. The machines that we have now are well past their life expectancy. They don't sell them anymore. In fact, all they do now is take them in on trade and gobble them up for parts to try to keep everyone working. this is the next system that we would be purchasing, and we would be purchasing it at some point. It's probably going to have to be something to work towards, because as you see, the new equipment, even with the discount that he's talking about, is $72,500. We've been guessing somewhere upwards of $120,000 in my initial meeting with ES&S about that equipment previously. So we've been putting that off, because adding $100,000 to the budget wasn't something we're looking to do anytime soon. This will allow us to do that without spending county funds. The only other money that we would put in is the $29,4835, which is the HAVA money that we have left over that we haven't used yet. The reason I'm coming to y'all about it is because we would need to sign a contract for the ongoing costs, and I think if you look at the pages, there's a purchase proposal. Had it listed that there's an annual post-warranty hardware maintenance, and I believe we have something similar to that already being spent. It may not be the exact same dollar amount, but we own the equipment, they maintain the equipment for us. So we would need to sign a contract to that effect. So I would ask that you guys consider this. This is going to be a savings to the county, obviously. I would like us to buy more machines than 29, but I'm not willing to fight over more than 29. That would give us one for every location. It doesn't give us one for every polling place, but it gives us one for every one of our 29 locations. So if we were to ever end up in a situation where like banks 1 and 2 were separated into separate buildings, we'd have an issue. But as long as we have those multiple polling places that are inside the same building, 29 would work. There's really not a lot else to this. It's found money for us. If there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
I have one for you.
Yes, sir.
What are you going to do if one tears up? You have a backup plan?
Well, that is one of my reasons why I would like more than 29.
Okay.
I've had very good experience with ES&S working with us to do that. They would come, they put the equipment's tested and prior to the election.
Right.
So theoretically, if we were to run into a situation at an election where after the machine had been tested and failed, the only thing I can say, we wouldn't have an extra piece of equipment on hand, but we would, in fact, we have a policy of hiring ES&S to bring one of their contractors in to work with us during an election so they could do physical repairs if needed. It still lends the issue of if they got to repair something on the part, it's dead in the water. So I would like to add more, but I don't think we're going to be able to add more than this. I think we could do a separate contract for 1 or 2 other machines and spare. We are able to lease the tabulators, the big machines that you see the way the drawers can. Thankfully, one of these days, maybe the Secretary of State's office will get on allowing us to lease these, but right now we're not allowed to lease these. They're purchase only items. And there may be some money that we could work through to look at 1 or 2 extras. But for the purposes of this, I think for us, I think we have to focus on the 29, because I don't see that the Secretary of State's office is going to go above that number. And understand what we say.
How many of the auto marks do we have?
We have, I think, 36.
So
controls for door locks. You can even add our smart home cameras, which allow you to see what you care about instantly. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
If you've had an accident or just want a new look for your vehicle, come see us at Troy Paint and Body, where we do it right the first time. Our staff has more than 100 years combined experience and can handle repairs and paint work on any make or model. We also offer a lifetime guarantee as long as you own your vehicle. Now that shows we stand behind our work. And our 24-hour towing service means...
The auto marks came from them as well. We went with the S&S for a long time, but this is a much better situation all the way around, even just for when we have to deploy the equipment. If we got one of those garbage cans and then one of these big half a table's worth of, it's big enough, it's got a handle full of wheels and it's still working. And it would be better for us because those, like I said, we can't really get those machines repaired anymore other than hoping that they have a broken one with a part with them. So it's time.
Same ballot style, or do you know?
It'll read any ballot style.
Okay.
Those machines are set up, and that's one of the reasons that they're able to say just one per location, because say, at banks, just to give you an example, banks 1 and 2. Banks 1 and 2 have 2 different ballot styles. They're going to almost always have 2 different ballot styles, especially in a year where we're voting commissioners. So the machine, just like our auto marks do, we can feed the ballot in. They're pre-programmed to know all of the potential races. It'll take in your ballot when you put it in. It reads the ballot style and will ask you the questions for your specific ballot. And it marks the ballot. And then it comes out and then you put it into the tabulator. They'll read all ballot styles.
Okay.
So, you guys will think this over, come up with any questions you might have, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Any, Attorney, Mr. Allen, anything to report? Any commissioner, anything further they'd like to report on this?
Don't have anything. Just keep Commissioner Sutherland's wife in our prayers, Ms. Jan, in our thoughts and prayers.
I would, and I know we're missing so many people tonight, but Jordan and other commissioners, I'd like, we need to get back on the engineer about having further in the conversation about these dumpster sites. And we've had a good bit of dialogue about that, and that's kind of set stale, and I'd like to see what we've got to do between now and the next meeting that we didn't get answered, to try to get answered before the next meeting.